Welcome to my channel. My name is Steve. This channel will be amazing with your help. Please like, comment and subscribe. Today we are going to talk about the legend car, my favorite car that I want it to be my first car, also used as a sport car. You will hear more about it. The BMW E30 325 is Gusheshe, a cult classic. Remembered, it was a sports model built exclusively for the summer market. It combined M3 running gear with a 2.7-liter engine from Alpine, and it continues to be a legend. It is also properly respected by the youth, who are often younger than the vehicle itself. And I am one of those youth. We call it Gusheshe. So much is said about it, and so many people want it. Some lucky individuals own one, but don't want to part with it. To refresh your mind a bit, the 325 was aimed at dethroning the dominant big Gusheshe 16B class of the exciting and competitive Standard Group and Production Car Championship Series. It was launched in the first half of 1990, was equipped with aluminium doors, fenders and bonnet, was fitted with the 5-stud race-tuned suspension from the European BMW E30 M3, never made available inside due to its right-hand-only production, and was, most importantly, endowed with a butter-smooth, Alpine-fettled, 2.7-liter version of BMW's M20 straight-six engine, spec'd at a healthy 145 kW at 5800 RPM and 265 Nm at 4000 RPM. Gusheshe is a term South Africans used to label the iconic E30 BMW 325. This for its power and translates to very fast. It thrilled me to find out that not only the black community labels the E30 325 as that way, in fact, it is referred to in that by almost everyone. From all these streets across South African communities, the word Gusheshe crosses the mouths of locals. The year 1985 saw the introduction of one of the most brutally contested race series in South Africa, Group N for production vehicles. It became clear that the E30 M3 would not be coming to SA due to its left-hand drive production, and we got the 325 instead. This car gained immense popularity as well as notoriety over the decades, having been used as the getaway car of choice in many heist. BMW claimed a 0 to 100 time of 7.5 seconds and a top speed of just over 225 km/h, which was quite something for its time. The Gusheshe has become popular in the local spinning scene too, because of its rear-wheel drive layout and easily controllable nature. While doing donuts and burnouts, it is hailed as the car of all cars among local drag racers and car fanatics in MZA and SI for its spinning, racing and drifting capabilities. Recently, the South African hip-hop scene has come out with tracks mentioning the cult classic. Casper Nyovest had Gusheshe FT Okmalumkulkat, and rapper Sheenskes did Gusheshe versus freestyle. All these translations and meanings confirm that the E30 325 is indeed renowned. But here it shows just how this cult classic has moved on from an era when these cars were brilliant racetrack champions in our inimitable Standard Group and Racing Series. There are noticeable differences between the E30 M3 and the 325 although some parts were shared between the two cars, such as the chassis and suspension. The differences make each car unique in its own special way. Track inspiration was then used in the road-going cars to give true purpose to the words "share driving pleasure for the public," and now, some 24 years on, this vehicle is still in the limelight. Whether you are a car fanatic and remember those glory days of racing, or even if you are a youngster, you probably want one of these cars. Fortunately, we have people who treasure this legendary vehicle and always make sure the name survives. Gush. That's right. Get spuled fast facts about the E30 325 is it is long 4,325 mm, it is heavy 1,147 kg, size engine 2.7 liter 2693 cm, 3 cylinders, 6 straight power, 145 kW at 5,800 rpm, much torque 265 Nm at 4,000 rpm, it is quick 0-100 km/h. 7.5s. How fast it is 225 km/h.